Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here. And tonight we're playing Mega Man Rock Force. So put on your PJs and prepare for some cliches. Now, Rock Force is one of the Mega Man fan games that's kind of been a long time coming on this channel. I had some issues, not recording the game, but issues playing the game. More on that when we get into the intro stage, because clearly I have the issue fixed, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. Anyways, we have intro cutscenes to contend with. Peace would not last. So we have 8 Robot Masters from the past that you're familiar with. And they became known as the Rock Force. And Dr. Light created a new robot named Justice Man. Would match Mega Man physically in every way. And was programmed with Mega Man's strong sense of justice. Interesting. You know, I've always kind of wondered why Dr. Light, you know, with the success that Mega Man is, why he didn't just, like, make more Mega Man? And apparently that's kind of what he's doing here with Justice Man. He sent the Rock Force out to subdue the rebellious robots. But none of them returned. Of course, because that'd be too easy. The music in this game feels kind of weird at times. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm not saying it's good either. Just a lot of times it just doesn't feel like Mega Man music. Well, this does. I think, well, we're gonna just go in here, make sure controls. Okay, that's all good, because that's how this controller is mapped. Resolution's good. Okay, extra options. We do have extra options here. We can, we can change the number of lives. We can change the spike damage so it can act like Mega Man 1 spike. We're not going to do that. Mega Man 2 spikes. You can change it to just half or even quarter damage spikes. We're going to go with the traditional Mega Man 2. Damage recoil, again, normal. Checkpoints. You can have 2 checkpoints in a stage, like the midway point in the end. Or you can go 4 checkpoints. I'm going to go 4. Slide strength. Leave that normal. Recovery time. You can make that longer or shorter. Basically your invincibility frames. Or you can also have none at all. That seems like a really awful idea. So we're just going to keep everything normal. And with that, let's go ahead and jump in here. Oh, 6 months before the rebellion. So 6 months before the intro scene we just saw. Okay. Megamon, I have troubling news. Am I supposed to advance this? No, I am supposed to advance this. There's been an energy surge at a nearby electrical plant. Now, the robots working there have started malfunctioning. You and Justice Man must go and stop the robots. I hope nobody has already been injured. And intro stage go. I like this music. There is some really good music in this game, though, too. Megamon, I'll search the other entrance for human workers. Good luck, brother. Ooh. Oh, that's right, because Mega Man's another. Okay, so the issue that I originally had when I played this game is the controller that I originally bought way back when I was in college, which I still have, which is kind of not working at the moment because it needs to be, like, cleaned out, and I have other issues with it. So I'm using my Xbox 360 controller, which I've kind of been using to play games on my PC. And the issue I had with Rock Force and the PC controller I was using is anytime I would jump, if I pressed up or even just, like, slightly tapped up, I would, like, lose all forward momentum of jumping, and I would just start dropping straight down. Obviously, that becomes an issue when you're trying to play a Mega Man game. And it didn't do that if I was using, like, the keyboard control, so I never really understood the issue. I don't know why that happens with only that particular controller, but it does. And so I've never actually completed Rock Force. I did adapt to those controls and play the game on my own through most of the way. I got to, like, I say the second or third castle stage, and I just could not complete it. The jumping thing, like, I tried to become used to it, and it never quite happened. I mean, it kind of did, but it was certainly not ideal, and it added an additional layer of difficulty to this game. I like these enemies. They switch the eye that's open. You can see we do have a slide and a charge shot in this game. We kind of have the Uber Mega Man 5 charge shot graphic. I'm okay with that. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to be playing this game again. Now, of course, since I didn't want to slide that much. Another issue I have is these shield attackers. I did play the intro. I'm not gonna ask what happened there. Issue I have with the shield attackers in this game. You're supposed to be able to hit them on the turn, like as they're still turning. You can do that in like every other Mega Man game that I've ever played. From mainstream to Mega Maker to other fan games, as the shield attackers are turning, they're not supposed to be invincible. You're supposed to still be able to hit them. But in Rock Force here, as they're turning, yeah, see, they become invincible, and so they're a lot trickier to take down. I don't like that change. Oh, another thing I should show off. We do have Rush. We know what Rush does. We have Eddie. We also have an energy balancer from the get-go. Eddie just gives us easy ease. Yeah, Eddie will function as Eddie. He'll give us 1-ups. He'll give us extra lives. 1-ups are extra lives. It gives us E-tanks. He'll give us health restores. And we have Tango, who takes a long time and goes really slow to do anything. Okay, well, you have fun with that, kitty. I'm gonna go this way. And here we have a mechanic. We have to shoot this thing to open the lock, and we have the reflector. Come on. You don't want to do the cool thing. You guys are being lame. I'm pretty sure our shots stay active as they're reflected off of enemies. Okay, block that. Yeah, there you have to reflect it off of the mat. And here you have a guy just chilling out up there. It looks really weird, but then you're like, okay, I have to open this gate somehow. Oh, hi there, Justice Man. All the workers seem to have evacuated safely. Also, all hostile robots have been neutralized. Well, that's convenient. Well, that was a lie. So much for neutralizing all the hostile robots. And here we have the boss music, which is kind of strange. Now, this intro boss here, isn't this... I forget what his name is. Yeah, you have to use the reflector thing to contend with him. I like this concept. Not super difficult, but yeah, just keep track of where he's going. Okay, bye. And that is all for our intro boss. Not super challenging, and we do have passwords, but you know, we have a save system too, so we can go ahead and drop save. And let's click continue. Let's at least talk about the menus here. Of course, we have more cutscenes here. I'm afraid nothing can be done, Mega Man. Functionally, he is completely operational. However, the shock has severely altered his mental matrix. You can't just replace that? I cannot guarantee he will ever be the same. Remember, this was 6 months before the rebellion. Present day. Okay, now we're back to the present day. Alright. So we have Crypt Man, Pulse Man, Virus Man, Photon Man, Charade Man, Circuit Man, Shock Man, that's who it was, Shock Man, and Fuse Man. As far as weapons go, Rock Force has like a really fun weapon set to use. From what I remember, Fuse Man is like a really super strong explosion weapon. However, Circuit Man's Circuit Breaker is like my pick for the strongest, like as far as like raw damage weapon in the game. That's the mini boss killer for sure. Photon Man, I remember that weapon being decent. I don't remember what it is. Virus Man, oh, I hate that stage. I hate that boss too. Crypt Man's weapon is really weird and kind of difficult to use. I think Virus Man's weapon is the barrier weapon. But I also remember using Pulse Man's weapon as like a pseudo-barrier in its own right. Shock Man's weapon, I think that... I want to say that has like item-grabbing properties like Ring Boomerang does, outside of like classic Mega Man 4. And Charade Man has probably one of the most fun and unique and insanely useful weapons that I have ever seen. Really fun weapon. Let's go into our menu here. Oh, well, this isn't interesting at all. Okay, well, we haven't beaten anybody. Good places to start. I know Fuse Man's really difficult. Circuit Man stage is difficult. Virus Man is a no-go. I don't know. I don't remember where a good place starts. I don't even remember a weakness order to this game. I don't remember who's weak to what. They're all like very different sort of things too. Anyways, we'll start delving into this next time because I've kind of rambled enough.